Hey traders, John Hal here. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna answer a question in this video here, or sort of a statement that I saw someone just recently post. So anyway, don't place a trade based on this video, guys. It's just an educational tip to actually help you become a much better trader. There is a risk in the markets, and just be smart about what you're doing, right? And again, guys, if you want some free education, some free coaching and stuff like that, then you can get access to all those links in description. Let's get straight into this here. What I want to talk about this here, I got an email, I got contact from a guy was saying, John, I have lost so much money by shorting this market all the way up, and I feel like this is never going to end. And apparently he's been listening to there's other people's out there like Polny, and all these other people out there that have been screaming bullish gold and also been screaming market, bubble market. And it's really, really, really interesting, guys. Please, guys, hear me out when I'm saying this. Do not be placing a trade in the markets because some newsletter or someone on YouTube said buy it or sell it. This is a definite buy. This is definitely going to go down. This is definitely going to go up. No one knows what's definitely going to happen, right? And I just seen this guy just recently, he's like, he lost all his wife's savings, and then he went to a loan shark. This is in America. A loan shark's like, they will tear your limbs off, right? And then he went and borrowed $10,000 from a loan shark, and he went to these newsletters, and the 2 or 3 different newsletters were saying the same thing, buy this particular stock. And literally the very next day, the stock gapped down about close to 40%. And it's just like, and he's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this, all the newsletters said this was going to go up. And I watched this guy and I heard this guy and I'm just like, that is the wrong thing to do. Don't be buying things, or don't be buying or shorting or selling or doing anything based on what other people say. This is the biggest mistake that most traders make. If you want to do well in the market, it's called developing a plan. And when you develop a plan, you take that plan only. You don't just get into something because you think it's a good idea, or you think it's undervalued, or you think it's a great trade, or you think it's something. No, that's not how professional traders trade the markets. I have access to right now 2 private millionaire traders. They're private, they're not in the public. No one really knows about these guys, and they make a lot of money from trading. And the biggest thing I've learned from them is to have a plan of when you get in and when you get out. And especially when you definitely get in. Like, you only get in when you get in. You only get in and trade when everything is met up. Not because you think it's a great idea. This has been the biggest thing, especially in this year, in my own personal private trading, guys. How my trading has taken off to another level this year. I'm only waiting for those setups, and I'm only going to trade the setups. So I'm looking at the Dow Jones right now, and people being short in the market and short in the market and short in the market all the way up. And it's like, I've been screaming, guys. I've been screaming, guys, and screaming for quite some time. Don't fight the trend. Don't ever fight the trend. And it's simply simple as that. I don't care what you're trading. If you are seeing your daily chart and it's giving you a shorting signal, and you see clearly that the weekly trend has a nice big upward trend, don't be fighting that trend, because every time you try to fight that trend, the market's going to kill you. Right? And I saw this guy, he's shorting it. He's going short. He's like, this thing's going to be the top, this thing's going to go down, and the market just keeps going up. Don't fight the underlying direction of the big trend there. It's not good. And stop listening to these people out there that are saying, the market's definitely going to crash, and they're calculating numbers and all this sort of stuff. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit. Look after yourself. Trust me, guys, and the reason I'm saying this is because I care. I really care. The reason why I care is because I know exactly how you feel. The reason I know exactly how you feel is because I've done that shit. Listening to people. Stop listening to these people out there that you think, okay, well, I don't know what to do, so I'm going to rely on their advice. No, the way that you truly get ahead in the markets is that you develop a plan. Like, if you want to come to me and you can hop into my Inner Circle program, and you can check out my coaching and you can see all my strategies. And if you do that, yeah, but do that. But only start trading once you know exactly what you're doing. You only get in when your plan is met. You don't just get in because you think something is a good idea. Well, I'm getting in now because I'm a buy the dip guy. No, that's actually not a good idea. You want to have something more concrete than that. Make sense? So, you know, and again, guys, people shorting the market right now. It's like, and they short the market. It's like they're saying, oh, John, you know, SPY. John, you know, I saw these big down bars through here and stuff like that. And people were very bearish and all that sort of stuff. And then something bad and the market rallies up. And I was saying, look, the market's making lower highs, lower highs. Looks like we're starting to, you know, it looks like we may start to get a bit more downtrend from here. But I was also saying in all my market updates, don't fight the upward trend. I kept saying, don't fight. Like, I'm not shorting the market. I think the market's going to start rolling over. I'm definitely not calling for a top, but it's definitely getting weaker and weaker and so on and so forth, right? And this just sucks people in so much, so much, so much, so much. Don't fight the trend. Don't buck the trend. Don't fight the trend. Trade only with that trend. If you want a high probability trading system, that's what we're after, right? Trade with the underlying direction of the trend. In SPY, the trend has been up. And in every time you try to short this market and hold on for quite some time, you have just gotten blown out of the water again and again and again. Don't short the market when the market is going up, guys, okay? Don't listen to these people. Guys, I really care for you guys. And I want you guys to understand. And I understand, like, because you're confused, right? It's like, who do I follow? What do I do? The best thing to do, guys, is invest in your own education. The best thing to do is invest in your education. Look at different trading systems. Do your own backtesting. Do the work yourself. Don't be lazy. The reason why people don't do on the market is because they're lazy. They just want to sign up to a report, say, John, give me the good trading system, show me where the trades are, and then it's all, and everything else is going to fall into place. It never works out like that. If you're serious about getting ahead in the markets, then you absolutely must do the work. The work is developing or getting access to a system. Like for me, myself right now, I have access to a system that I learned from my private mentor, but I didn't truly believe in that system until I did hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of backtesting, and now I've literally done hours and hours and hours and hours of live trading with that system. That's where the belief comes in. That's where the confidence came into it. And so from that, that's where I become a good trader. And I'm only going to take those trades that meet my rules only. I'm not going to get into something that I think is a good idea. I've done it in the past, guys, and some of you guys know I even did that last year. And it was the most stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. Don't trade based on what these other people are saying. You know, guys, it's not doing you any justice. Stop it, stop it, stop it. If you're serious about doing well in this markets, guys, then you need to stop, you need to slow down, and you need to start from a foundational base. A foundational base simply means you're going to start here. What is that? What is here? This is where you're going to get access to a trading system, whatever trading system it is. And then you're going to backtest it. And you're going to spend probably 10 hours more backtesting it, getting data to see overall that this system does work. What happens when you backtest it? You start to get good at recognizing the trading system. Then you're going to start trading it live, but trading it live really small, like, you know, maybe a $1, one share trade, or one option contract, or one futures contract trade. Right? That's what's going to happen. And then you start, and then from that, then you say, you know what? Then I'm going to start to build up and build up and build up and build up. Don't do, guys, in the past, I've done this myself, guys. I've slammed on my account on one trade thinking that this, and not only did I do that, but I didn't really have any plan. I was like, I'm getting into this thing because I think it's a good idea. Sometimes I've been lucky and sometimes I haven't. Don't fight the trend. Stop fighting the trend and stop listening to people like Polny and all these people out there, guys, because it's not helping you at all. They keep calling for the top. Why do you think they keep calling for the top? Because it's fear selling. How do you think they make most of their money? From the packages. Now, guys, I have nothing against people having educational programs out there and making money from them, right? I'm fully transparent. I make money from selling programs, right? When you join my coaching program, if you want to stay overall, yeah, you're gonna have to pay a monthly fee. You're gonna have to pay to get my education program, but that's only after you've tried it for 30 days. I have nothing against that, right? I believe in my value. I believe in what I do, so I deserve to be compensated for the value I'm going to give you. But guys, if that's all they're doing, and that's not what they're, and that's all they're doing, then you got to start questioning some things. My personal main focus is trading first, education second, meaning teaching people second. My main focus is trading. Make sense, guys? So just please, please, please stop trading based on reports. Stop trading on people based on things on. Because remember, guys, a lot of people out there are trying to get you to sign up to their gold report or their silver report or whatever. They're trying to get you to. So what are they going to do? They're going to continue doing fear-based marketing. Why? Because it gets more eyeballs. Why? Because more eyeballs means more subscriptions for them overall. I'm telling you the truth right now, guys. Please don't fight the underlying direction of the trend, because yes, you may pick the top, but 9 times out of 10, you're not going to.